Hi, my name's Barry Crampton. Going to do things a little bit differently today. We've got a couple of guest speakers, Baldy and Dull from CI5, the Climate Intelligence. One speaker, and it's his nickname. Okay. Oh, right. Okay. Yep. Okay. Colin. Okay. All right, I won't call him that. Yeah, all right, ta. Okay, I'm going to hand you over to Colin, and he's going to read you the study that their totally unbiased Climate Intelligence Unit has come up with. Colin, put your hands down. You're among friends here. What's he like? Research we released today shows how a second-hand EV can save people an average of £1,600 a day. We've not made it up, honest. It was a real think tank. We were sat in a tank and we were thinking about stuff. So that's the report from the Climate Intelligence Unit, and it says here, this will also have a knock-on effect on the second-hand car market where most of us buy our cars. The EVs sold today are the second-hand EVs of the future, and research we released today shows how a second-hand EV can save people an average of £1,600 a day. Now, I'm sure they mean £1,600 a year, but to be honest, with the way these people exaggerate and create myths, it wouldn't surprise me if that's what they're trying to get you to believe. So, if we go into the report, used electric cars save owners over £1,000 a year compared with petrol models, study finds. So, £1,600, it's already down to £1,000. By the time we get to the first paragraph, they probably cost you money. In fact, if you are the first owner, I can pretty much, and you're a private, I can pretty much guarantee you they will cost you money. And I'm going to show you. A think tank said savings have risen since early 2023 as second-hand electric vehicles are now no longer more expensive to buy. No, that's because they were more expensive new, and they have tanked so much because they can't sell the new ones. They're having to give them away. That the knock-on effect has been for used cars to depreciate more than a petrol, more than a diesel. So if you bought a new EV, you've blown a fortune. That's it. That's the translation there. Second-hand electric vehicles are no longer more expensive to buy because the new ones have tanked. Let's just get that straight. And they're trying to make this a positive, by the way. The UK's best-selling used electric cars could save their owners an average of £1,600 per year compared with their petrol equivalents, according to new research. The Energy and Climate Intelligence Unit, ECIU think tank, which conducted the analysis, said savings have risen since early 2023 as second-hand electric vehicles, EVs, are no longer more expensive to buy. It claimed the study shows a requirement for each manufacturer to sell a minimum proportion of zero-emission vehicles each year is working amid a report that ministers are meeting with the car industry leaders on Wednesday to discuss easing the policy. The car industry is going bankrupt. Car dealers are going bankrupt. You can't make any money selling EVs at the moment. You can't make any money selling new EVs. They're giving them away. You can't make any money selling used EVs. If you have them in stock, probably over a month, you're going to lose money. There is somebody's tried to start a rumour. I watched Don Johnson being interviewed a few years ago, and somebody said there's a rumour going around Hollywood that you've got, like, you know, you're well endowed. And Don Johnson said, yeah, it cost me a lot of money to start that rumour. That's what these are doing. It's just all, it's garbage. Second-hand electric EVs are no longer more expensive to buy because they have tanked. That is a bad thing. It's not a good thing. So we go from there. They're saying that used electric cars save owners over £1,000 a year. What if I could show you that buying a 5-litre Ford Mustang saves you over £1,000 a month? I'll say it slower. Buying a Ford Mustang as opposed to an EV saves you over £1,000 a month. A 5-litre, 25 miles to the gallon, not cheap to charge. Okay, I can see you're sceptical. Cole, stop shaking your head, it's going to fall off. Research released today shows that it's cheaper to run a Ford Mustang 5-litre than it is to run a GWM Aura by about £20,000. And that's even after you've more than offset your carbon footprint by planting trees. Here we go. Here's my workings out. A 2024 GWM Aura hatchback, 1.26 kilowatt pure, 5-door auto, has dropped. It's dropped by £18,390 or 59% in 8 months. And guess what? A Ford Mustang hasn't. In fact, a 5-litre Ford Mustang pony car has gone up by £2,500 since January. So that makes the total difference £20,890, with which you could buy 3,210 gallons of petrol and drive 80,250 miles at 25 miles per gallon in the Stang. Or you could pay £712.80, drive round with a smile on your face from ear to ear, and plant enough trees in the northwest of England to offset 100,000 miles. Baz, stop lying. Again, I can see you're sceptical. Carbon footprint, here we go. You see there, welcome, car, mileage, 100,000 miles, 100,000, choose vehicle, EU car database, select car, we've got 2020, Ford Mustang, where's the bullet? Where's that 5-litre V8 bullet? Ugh, perfection. Calculate and add to footprint. So total car footprint, 0.000 tonnes. Total car footprint, 43.45 tonnes of CO2 emissions. That's for 100,000 miles. Offset now. Currency GB, global portfolio. So, global portfolio, £338.92, inclusive for 20% VAT, to offset 43.45 tonnes. So I can do that. I'm driving around in the northwest. I'm affecting people here with my emissions. So we go to UK tree planting. Any plant where needed. No, I'm doing the damage in the northwest here. Northwest. £712.80. So I can offset. I mean, it's laughable. It's absolutely laughable. I can offset 100,000 miles of driving a Ford Mustang 5-litre Bullet. Massive smile, honestly. I've driven one. They are, wind the window down, get the radio, chuck the radio out the window, wind the window down and listen to it. £712. So we'll just go back there. Yes, I'm going to use a calculator. 20890 minus 712.80 equals. You are better off driving a Ford Mustang by £20,177.20. I rest my case. It is cleaner to drive a 5-litre Ford Mustang than it is to drive a GWM Aura EV. And do you know what makes that worse? I'll show you what makes it worse, should I? Here we go. This is the one that really annoys me. This. The notion that slowing down the transition to EVs will protect traditional car makers is disingenuous. Whether it's made in the UK, the US or the EU, markets are moving to EVs. If these car makers don't move with them, others will fill the gap they leave, i.e. China. There ain't no Chinese car that can fill the gap that a Ford Mustang 5-litre leaves. Fastest car selling ever. And Chinese cars. You're kidding yourself. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.